when I first got out here to Miami, bad little, I don't know, Cuban, whatever she was, cold little thing, right? She drinking everything.
That was where at?
Out here in Miami when I first got out here. We at the bar. She supposed to take me to my car. It's right around the corner. She just keep driving. I'm not from Miami yet, so I ain't got my directions on. I thought she knew. We end up on the freeway.
Yeah.
She swerving. I'm like, she tripping. Just pull over. I got to keep on going like this to the steering wheel.
Oh, hell no. Pull me down.
Listen.
Okay.
She ends up looking at me and saying, Goldie, I need you to help me find my car. I said, huh? She said, it's not funny. I need you to help me find my car. I said, we're in your car right now.
That's why I'm like, I'm confused.
Oh, listen.
Okay.
She was tripping. And I said, okay. Pulled out my phone. Because if she's that out her mind, ain't no telling what she might say in the morning.
Yeah.
So I take my phone out and I ask her again. I said, so tell me what you said again. Goldie, I need you to take me to my car. I said, we're in your car. Yeah, I know, but I need you to take me to my... Anyway, I said, the car's right here at this gas station. She pulls up to the gas station. I get out, I call myself an Uber.
Yeah.
She calls me later. She gonna see this too. She calls me later. She got into a car accident. The next day, she was like, what happened? I was like, oh, you left me at the gas station. Look. I text her. She was like, I'm so sorry. I text her and I text her the video.
Yeah.
She gets irate. Why would you record me when I'm like that? I would never record you when you was like that. I said, I'm not gonna show it to nobody. It was just for my own safety.
Yeah.
And she blocked me, this, that, and the third. But had I not had that video, say if she wanted to say anything, she was way too out her mind, for whatever reason, that could have put me in a situation. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, you dudes, the camera phone is your friend. Even when a woman trying to put her hands on you, even when she start to get crazy, man, I've had women do wild stuff and try to act like I did something, hit them or something like that, get to screaming. I'll be like, all right, I got this video where you just started screaming for no reason. Man, these women is devious. I'm just saying, maybe I'm traumatized because I've dealt with a certain type of woman in my life, but I'm just saying.
Look, it ain't nothing wrong with being traumatized for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, what really is traumatized, nigga? If I'm learning how to ride a bike, nigga, and I hit a certain crack and I bust my ass, am I considered traumatized because I don't want to hit that same crack again?
Nah, that's for sure.
Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, I look at it more so like, bitch, I just learned from the fucking past. I learned from the past mistakes. I see certain patterns that is about to happen for you because of the past mistakes I fucking made. So why the fuck would I go down that same rabbit hole again, knowing what's going to happen? You know what I'm trying to say? So a lot of people love to try and call you traumatized for that, to downplay you and make you seem like you're less than. And, in the same fashion where bitches call you sassy for having standards for yourself, right? People try to demean you and say it in a bad context. But look, bitch, like you just said, nigga, bitch, when people call you sassy or people call you like you're doing too much, like you just said, yeah, you damn right I'm doing too much.
Yeah,
look, and now what I'm starting to do, because the traumatized shit used to piss me off too. Bitch, you goddamn right I'm traumatized. And what, bitch? You know what I'm saying? I think you should be a little bit more traumatized. Maybe you wouldn't stop maybe you would stop making some fucking mistakes.
Hey, because those painful mistakes is the reason you don't make them again. Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this. This is a whole just off the wall question when it comes to kids. What do you think about having kids? You gonna have some kids?
Man, it's hard to. I want some. I want a boy. But do I want one now? Fuck no. Do I want one in the future? Yeah, but it's like, in reality, with who?
Man.
With who?
Hey, that's exactly what the fuck I be saying. I used to want a bunch of kids till I realized, to have a kid, he has to have a mother that you have to deal with. And if you don't pick that one right, and you'll never know who she really is until she has some leverage on you. So it's like, damn, I don't even know how this situation gonna go.
Exactly.
I'm traumatized from that shit. I was like, man, I might get a vasectomy or something.
And you know what's crazy?
You will never know a woman, and I know a lot of dudes out there could attest to this. I knew this woman for a decent amount of time. I never saw this behavior from her until she was pregnant and she felt like she had something on me, until she had some leverage on me. Yeah. And that shit is scary. Yeah. So it's like, man, how can you ever test a woman? How can you ever test a woman before that happens to know what her character is like? Yeah. You can gauge it, but you really never know.
Yeah. I mean, look.
Because what do they say? Absolute power corrupts absolutely. When somebody has power, they get out on me for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you never know somebody until they got some power on you, man. And that's just a scary situation.
And it is a scary situation. And I'm grateful that I never had to go through that, and I hope I don't. However, on a smaller scale, like you said, when someone has leverage over you, when they have power over you, that's a terrible position to be
Oh,
in.
man.
Because with my ex, the power leverage that she had was she realized how much she had impact on my emotional state.
Yep.
And once she figured that out, once she knew that she could say something, she could start an argument that she knew was gonna piss me off, throw me off track, it's like she kept exploiting it for no fucking reason. You know, and that was a bad state to be in for me. Because it was just like, damn, bitch, it started off like you was chasing me.
Whenever she feel like it, she could bring your world down.
Exactly. And that is not, and because it's like, it gets to a point where it's like, bitch, you're doing this on purpose now. You're doing it. You know I didn't do nothing. You're just doing it on purpose now.
And women do that all the time, even in subtler ways. That's why she get to tripping when you out. She know you out with your friends having a good time, and she gonna send you a certain text that just so you can't enjoy what you're doing. Women do that shit. They know exactly. Oh, this nigga think he's gonna have a good time.
Yeah, it's like they send a landmine or some shit, nigga. No, they do that shit, and that's why I will never allow a bitch to ever have that motherfucking leverage on me again, bitch. Because who, like you, going back to what we was talking about, who the fuck do you even think you are to have that type of authority with a nigga like me? Maybe you can try that with that mark ass nigga that you used to down the street. All these buster ass niggas that's in your DMs, they just want to send you money because you have a fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying? But you don't even respect them niggas anyway. Maybe that shit will work with them. But the fact that you even think that you could do that with a nigga like me is just beyond disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And anyways, I don't want to keep going in circles like that.
That's why I said, like, a dude's got to become emotionally
cold,
sufficient too. No, sufficient, because the reason that for me,
can I ask you something real quick? Is this in alignment with what you were saying about how niggas got to become cold, or is that a totally different thing?
Saying I you know, I've never thought about it like that, but I'll say this, right? Being cold and being emotional sufficient is almost the same way, because I can be cold because I don't need you. And the relationship is always better when I don't need you. When I need you because I'm emotionally depleted, so I need some companionship. I need that emotional support to get by in my day-to-day life. I become dependent on you. Ooh. When I become dependent on you, you can manipulate me.
Yep.
When I become dependent on you, I become like a dope fiend. Right? I need something. You don't want to be a needy person. No. See, because now the relationship's not real. I'm only dealing with you because I need you, and I'll accept and take abuse. And with that power, you can abuse me. So now my well-being is predicated on if you're a morally good person and will or will not abuse that. But if I come from a place of strength, I'm emotionally full. I don't need you. I'm happy by myself. I could live the next year of my life with myself and enjoy my life. Yep. Then when I come to you, it's a position of strength and we can build on that. But if I'm ever coming to a place where I need something from you, it can always be abused. And 9 times out of 10, a woman is always going to abuse that. That's why a man has to build himself up. And maybe just because of the lifestyle that I lived, I went so long with, you know, being by myself. They say it's a lonely game, you know what I'm saying? You know, of course I had women and things like that, but I coveted my alone time so much that I literally have a good time by myself. Yeah, I can literally, a smile on my face. I come to home, ain't nobody there. Mm-hmm. Man, I can read what I want to read, watch what I want to watch, chill, go down a rabbit hole on YouTube, or I could literally enjoy myself. I could go on vacation if I wanted to by myself and enjoy myself. And the funny thing about that is I need people so little that I always have people around me for some reason. And I feel like that's what it is with everything. Whatever you need, run from you. Whatever you don't need is attracted to you. So dudes just got to get to a place where they can be cool by themselves and stop needing a bitch. These niggas be like, I need a bitch, I need a bitch, I need a bitch. You don't need a bitch, man. And when you don't need a bitch, then you're going to get the right bitch. Because as soon as a woman knows that you need her, hey, man, I said it the other day, man. As soon as you go to that car lot and that car salesman knows you need a car, oh, man, he's going to jump the price on it.